We are so pleased to welcome on set today Michele Pecoraro, who is the Executive Director of the Plymouth 400. Michele, welcome.
Thank you, Julie. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for being here. So our audience has not heard from you yet on PACTV Community
correct.
News. So can you tell me a little bit about the Plymouth 400, how it got started, what the whole impetus behind it is?
Absolutely. So Plymouth 400, you know, we're commemorating a very important moment in history. And I know that we are here in Plymouth, so Plymouth is very much a part of it, but it really is much larger than that. And so we were formed to mount the national and international commemoration for the 400th anniversary of the coming of Mayflower, the founding of Plymouth Colony, and the relationship that occurred between the Wampanoag and the English people.
Okay. Now, the Plymouth 400 isn't just about Plymouth. I hear it's about 4 different countries or 4 different organizations.
Yeah, we call it
Talk about that.
Yeah, sure. We call it a 4-nation commemoration.
Okay.
Because we are working with the UK,
Clearly.
12 communities in the UK where the Pilgrims all either lived or worked or came from or worshipped. We're working with the Netherlands, Leiden in the Netherlands, where the Pilgrims actually were refugees for a good dozen years.
Before they came here.
Before they came here.
Okay, I think a lot of people don't know that.
Right, so they were unable to practice the way they wished, their religion the way they wished in England. And they were having trouble getting the funding and everything to come to this continent. They were going to be going to Virginia. And so instead they went over to Leiden, where they were very welcoming to refugees because they were very open society.
Right. So that's 2.
And then, of course, the U.S.
The U.S.
And that's mainly us here in the Northeast, but of course the whole U.S. And then finally, for the first time ever, we're working with the Wampanoag nations of Aquinnah and Mashpee, both federally recognized tribes.
Which is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is terrific. Okay, so what are some of the big initiatives that you've taken on and you've accomplished so far? I know one of them is the State Commission.
Yes, so one of the things we felt we needed to have was the backing of the state of Massachusetts first.
Right. Just
like we needed to have the backing of the town of Plymouth first. So the state of Massachusetts, Governor Baker formed a commission. It's called the Plymouth 400 Anniversary Commission.
Yep.
And they were formed to oversee basically a fitting and appropriate commemoration for the state to be proud of.
Okay, but it kind of starts here since we're America's hometown.
I work very closely with the chair of the State Commission.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the 400th isn't really just the 400th anniversary for Plymouth. It's actually going to extend out to the whole country. Is that true?
Yes. Well, again, it's about a moment in history.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people who have an affinity to this moment in history. For example, Mayflower descendants, Pilgrim descendants, other native tribes who are looking at this from a different perspective, like what are they going to do? You know, this time around, because never before have Native people been involved in one of these commemorations. So the eyes of the country are on us and on Massachusetts and on Plymouth Colony for all intents and purposes.
Which is wonderful. And you're a very small group, the Plymouth 400. How many?
Our actual staff, we have a staff of 4 full-time and 1 part-time employees. So we're pretty small. But we have over 300 volunteers who are all wonderful and have such amazing skills among them. So it's like having another arm of the staff. And then we have a really great board of directors who are very involved and hands-on, and they've helped us quite a bit as well. And then now we have the State Commission as well.
Which is wonderful. Now, Illuminate. Talk to me what Illuminate is.
Sure. So Illuminate Thanksgiving is an event that we started doing with Plymouth, England in 2014. They're now doing it in Leiden as well. So we all do it around the same week, Thanksgiving week. And it is a candlelighting ceremony about giving thanks and giving back to your community, to your country, and to your world. It's really a simple, inspirational, wonderful message. And we really want to bring it back to this is what Thanksgiving is really
all about. Right. Is there a quote that it came from?
Yes, actually it was a quote by the first governor, Governor William Bradford. As one small candle may light 1,000, so the light here kindled hath shone unto many. And the reason for that we use that quote is because we're basing this all on youth. It's all about who's coming after us, not who's here now. So we have selected young people who have done something themselves that has affected many people. So they're the one small candle. So we try to encourage kids to be that one small candle and make a difference.
All right. Well, we've learned a lot in this 5 minutes, and it went like that. So we'll have you back again to keep us updated on what's going on.
Thank you. I would love to come back.
Thank you so much, Michele.
Thank you.